Welcome back to the channel, guys, and in today's video I'll be providing you guys with my picks and predictions for UFC Fight Night, Marvin Vettori versus Roman Dolidze. And as you guys should know, this is a fight night that will be happening at the UFC Apex on March 16th. And without further ado, let's get straight into my picks. So opening up the card, we have a fight between Yanesi Dubin versus Carly Jedice, and I'll be picking Yanesi Dubin to win by a decision. Next, we have Josiane Nunes versus Priscilla Cachoeira, and for this fight, I'll be picking Josiane Nunes to win by a decision. Next up, we have a fight between Andre Lima versus Daniel Perez, and I'll be picking Andre Lima to win by a decision. Next up, we have Josias Musasa versus Carlos Vera, and I'll be picking Josias Musasa to win by a KO. Next, we have a fight between Dier Nagaze versus Brenson Ribeiro, and I'll be picking Dier Nagaze to win by a knockout. Moving up the card, we have Sam Hughes versus Stephanie Luciano, and I'll be picking Stephanie Luciano to win by a decision. Next, we have a fight in the heavyweight division between Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Ryan Spann, and I'll be picking Ryan Spann to win by a knockout. Next, we have a fight between Su Young Yu versus AJ Cunningham, and I'll be picking Su Young Yu to win by a decision. Next, we have a fight between Damon Blackshear versus Cody Gibson, and I'll be picking Damon Blackshear to win by a submission. Next, we have a fight between Alexander Hernandez versus Kurt Holobaugh, and I'll be picking Alexander Hernandez to win by a decision. Now for the feature fight of the card, Kevin Valahos versus Siu Woo Choi, and I'll be picking Kevin Valahos to win by a knockout. Now for the co-main event of the card, we have Elizeu Zaleski versus Chidi Njokuani, and I'll be picking Elizeu Zaleski to win by a decision. Now for the main event, the fight that this card was built around will be happening in the middleweight division between Marvin Vettori versus Roman Dolidze, and for this fight, I will be picking Marvin Vettori to win by a decision. Picking this fight, it was kind of difficult at first, but when you realize that Marvin Vettori, he has a solid chin, one of the best chins in the UFC, and I don't think that Marvin Vettori will get finished in this matchup. And Roman Dolidze, he has lost and he has been finished before in his fights. So I think just by durability, Marvin Vettori is a very hard matchup for Dolidze. And if Dolidze is going to get a finish, I think it will be by a submission. And I think that Marvin Vettori, he has good grappling defense to keep this fight in the feet. So I could see Marvin Vettori getting this fight done by a decision, or I can even see a TKO win if Marvin Vettori catches him with a very good shot. So that's going to be my pick for the main event this fight night card, Marvin Vettori to win by a decision.